Another banger.
Yeah, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Full Elite TV. With me is my brother, Sims.
Yeah,
Okay, there are a lot of things happening politically in Ghana, and a few things we'd like to discuss. So, ride with us. And don't forget, put your comment in the comment section, hit the like button, share the video, for more, right?
yeah,
Yeah, bro,
yeah.
how you day?
Charlie, by God's grace,
If
everything is fine.
you long.
Yeah, Charlie, it's been a long time.
Yeah, we the one discuss some small things about Ghana.
Okay,
You know, we are heading to election.
yeah,
It's December 7th, right?
yeah.
Okay, December 7th. Let's look at the performance of our dear president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa. We
Okay,
simply say Addo D or Nana.
yeah,
Yeah, I say Nana or Nana.
yeah.
What do you see, in your opinion, will be some of his achievements as a president?
Well, well, I think he's done quite good, quite
Okay.
okay. Especially during his first term. His first term, he did quite a lot, and he was all over Africa.
If you are saying he did quite a lot during his first time, right?
Yeah.
So what are some of those things that you can pinpoint for the viewers to
Oh,
also
okay.
identify?
So the free SHS.
Mhm.
A lot of people thought it couldn't be done,
Okay,
but he did it.
all right.
Yeah.
But do you also notice the argument that he's not the first person to have started it, even though this might be a different story for a different day?
So he's not the first person to have started. So they trace it back to Nkrumah's
Okay, yeah,
days,
yeah.
right? But Nkrumah started it in the north,
Okay,
the three northern
yeah, yeah, of course,
regions,
which is true.
and he did it nationwide.
All right,
So I think it's something commendable.
yeah,
If successive governments always continue the projects of their predecessors, I
yeah,
think by now Ghana would have, gotten to a stage where
yeah.
it would have been the best.
Yeah, I think I also support his idea of free education because when I completed JHS, there were a lot of my mates who couldn't go to senior high.
Okay.
Not because they were not intelligent, they were just there was no money.
All right.
So if it had been the time of Ado D, I think they would have had the
Yeah,
opportunity to go
yeah,
to. So I personally,
yeah,
I support
yeah,
his idea of education.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you were mentioning his achievement. So let's
The free SHS. I think the one district, one factory.
okay.
I think he did
That
it.
will be the
He
second
did it
thing.
to some extent.
Okay.
He did it to some extent. I don't know if he was able to deliver on his promise on the $1 million to each constituency. I don't know about that.
I know you know very well that would not be feasible. It wouldn't happen. It was a policy.
If he was not able to do it and it's because it's not feasible,
Yeah.
then they've done a disservice to us, because before you make a promise, you should have done your research.
Okay.
You have 275 constituencies.
Mhm.
So it means you are going to send $275 million every year for 4 years or 8 years.
Yeah.
So you should calculate all that amount and know that the money is available and you can do it before you make the promise.
But I wasn't expecting you or any Ghanaian to think that was going to be something that could be done. It was a political talk, a
No,
campaign.
no. You can't say it's a political talk.
No, but you
because-
should know.
No, you are a politician.
Okay.
You are convincing people to vote for you. You understand?
Do you?
Now, wait,
Okay.
wait,
Okay.
wait.
All right.
You are convincing people to vote for you.
Mhm.
Whatever you tell people is what they are going to stand on to vote for you.
Okay.
You understand me?
Viewers.
Maybe somebody voted for him because of that, not free SHS,
Okay.
not one district, one factory.
Fine.
You understand?
Yeah.
Somebody has, one or two things in your policy that he admired,
Okay.
and that's why the person voted
Voted
for
for
you. So you should be able to deliver. And if you are not able to deliver, you should come and tell the people that I couldn't do this, this, and this, and it's because of this, this, and this. But give me another chance.
Okay.
Do you understand?
All right. I got
But
your point.
if you don't say anything about it and you just leave it like that, and people also are not holding you accountable for it, then I think the politicians are taking us
For granted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they will take everybody for granted, especially the level of education. I mean, the literacy level
Yeah.
also affects everything that happens in
Yeah,
politics.
yeah, yeah,
There is a lot of things going on, and nobody really cares. Those who
yeah,
want to really understand what is going on,
yeah,
they are just few, and
yeah,
the masses are with the politicians who should be dealt with by law by any means necessary.
yeah,
But yeah, you mentioned free education, which is good, and you also mentioned one district, one factory.
yeah.
But I can't, I can't really remember. Okay, two factories, a Kunfi. Well, maybe I'm wrong, right? I can not many as he promised.
Yes, 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 yes. Not many as he
Oh
promised.
yeah,
And the government is also not really giving us the specific industries that they have
yeah.
created.
Created. That's the thing.
So it's like, well, we see that you've done one or two. So, well,
Yeah, it's
maybe,
okay.
it's like average.
Mm,
You understand? Like
okay, so
average.
besides those two,
Besides
those
those
two, let's
two,
see which one.
besides those two,
Mm,
I think that during the COVID,
the COVID time,
the president did well.
free electricity,
Yes,
free water.
yeah, he did very, very, very well. I mean, taking care of the health of Ghanaians. He did very well. And I think he was highly commended worldwide
Okay.
for the steps he took.
If
Very, very serious
yes, yes,
steps.
yes, yes. Even though I wasn't in support of the free water, free electricity,
Yeah,
because the government doesn't give anything free to anybody. To be frank with you, when
yeah.
it was announced that we're going to get free water, free electricity, I just said to myself, "Oh, when this thing ends, we're going to be dead."
Yeah. And
And
lo and behold, we are in it.
anytime government gives you free gift, to know that it's a Trojan horse
Yeah,
gift. So
yeah.
anyway, yeah. So there are a lot of countries. Nigerians were all over Ghana. They're on social
Oh
media
yeah,
praising Ghana
yeah,
for
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
The
I think
mass spraying in the
yeah.
markets and
Mm,
all that, the
yeah,
vaccination,
yeah,
I think everything during
and
the COVID
yeah,
he did
he
well.
handled it like a leader.
Yeah, he handled
He
it.
was
Yeah,
always on our TV screen.
yeah,
TV
yeah,
screen. What
yeah.
is his favorite
Fellow
phrase?
Ghanaians.
Fellow Ghanaians. Yeah. So I think he took charge of
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And then well, let's look at which one again. I think roads, right?
Roads, I
Mm,
think that one too, 50-50.
50-50.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There are so many
Roads,
places.
50-50.
Nothing. You can look at our road. This is a main street. Oh.
We don't talk about it too
Oh,
much.
okay, tomorrow. Okay, yes. Okay, we are sorry, right? We're not talking about it. Adodi, our road, the main street, like
So I think
yeah,
that's why he won the
the
2020
2020 election.
elections.
Yeah,
I knew he was going to win.
you knew it
I
was not.
felt he was going to win.
Oh, okay, I
Yes, the
did I mention?
2020.
Yeah, like yeah, yeah.
I knew he was
Mm,
going to win the
but
2020.
not historical as compared to 2016.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
of
2016
course,
was
because when you come into government, by the end of your first term,
people will judge you well.
you are definitely a lot of people are going to be, how do I put it? Not all people are going to
Yeah,
be happy with
happy.
your
Yeah.
performance, but generally,
Mm.
I think he did well the
Oh, yeah, of
first term.
course, yeah.
He
So
did
to a
well in the
certain
first
degree.
term. Yeah,
So at least we've been able to, factor in certain things he
yeah,
possibly, achieve as a president. I
yeah.
mean, the NPP government.
And one more thing too, the
Was that?
digitization,
Oh yeah, Dr. Baumia.
The Ghana card.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Doctor
think I think
digitization.
I think
Congrats.
I think that was also very
Now
good
you can
because
go to
it has given us some kind of identity,
yeah,
as a Ghanaian. Wherever you go, you need to have your card.
yeah,
And these kinds of things it's all over the world. I mean,
yeah,
everywhere you go, you need
yeah.
to show something. Ghana didn't have any form of identity
No, no, not one.
except maybe passport
The
or birth cert.
passport.
No, you can't carry your passport around.
No.
You
So
understand?
with this one, big one, credit to
Yes.
especially our doctor,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
our economic wizard.
Wizard?
The wizard, yes.
Okay. We'll
That
get there.
we'll get when we get there, we'll surely know if it's a
Yeah,
wizard.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, so
yeah.
houses now have this and identification number, the
Yeah,
house address. That is it.
house address.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
the
have
house
house.
address system is
Yeah, it's
also
also
well.
working
It's not perfect,
perfect, but
but I think
at
it's
least we
it's,
have it.
it's an improved
Yeah.
condition.
So it's
Yeah,
it's great.
it's
Now
okay.
you move with your Ghana card, everything is online. So
Yeah,
I think more will be coming.
let's
It's
hope
left
so.
with food you have to eat online, maybe credit card system. So viewers, we're looking at the achievements of our favorite president, Nana Addo Dankwa, Adodi for short. what the government has been able to achieve heading to the 2024 general elections. And that will be on December 7th. Don't forget, put your comment in the comment section, hit the like button, share the video. There is more for you. Now,
if there are other achievements we didn't mention, please, let us know. Yeah, kindly let us know.
Because it's hard trying to figure out, in my opinion, their achievement. Maybe they themselves to fail to highlight it.
Yeah.
So they should do that for us. We are just in the middle. So let's look at this. You've been able to point out some of his achievements. We like that, right? We want the country to be like Russia, like the Western countries. We want our country to be good. So we are all proud of that. Then let's also move directly to look at some of the failures of the MPP government.
Some of the failures. The economy is bad.
Yeah.
The economy
it's in shambles.
It's bad. It's very bad. It's very bad. Because you criticized John Mahama for CD depreciation. So John Mahama left the CD at 4 to 1.
3 point.
Let's say four CDs to $1.
Okay, let's say 4 CDs to
$4 CDs to $1. In 8 years, because NDC came in 2009. So NDC took the CD from 1 to 1 because Kufuor left it at $1 one CD.
That's it.
So $1 one CD to $1 4 CDs.
Yes.
In 8 years.
In 8 years. Solid.
So let's say the CD depreciated 300%. Right?
Close to 300%.
Okay. In 8 years.
In 8 years. 8 solid years.
So Mahama added 3 CDs to the
1 CD.
Yes. In 8 years.
In 8 years.
Then you criticize him.
That he wasn't a good.
That he wasn't a good
manager.
And I think Baumia was given Emisata of blessed memory. 20 questions to answer.
Why the economy wasn't good.
Very good.
So how many questions are we going to give Dr. Baumia?
I think you answer 100.
Only 1 million. Okay, let's move on.
You understand?
Yeah.
So you criticize this man that his economic policies are bad and he didn't do well in the economy, and then you came to take it from $1 4 CDs, and now it's $1.15.
It's just like Manchester United losing to Man City.
Kind of.
Manchester is good at losing so well.
Yeah. So from 4 cities, you are now at 15 cities.
15 cities. And by the end of the year, I'm hoping for 17 cities.
So in 8 years, you have added how much? You have added about 11 cities.
Yeah.
In 8 years.
And mind you, and Mr. John Mahama is not even an economist. Because Dr. Baumia is supposed to be, and he is the doctor, he holds doctorate in that, and he's supposed to know better. So how come somebody who is not good in this field that you've criticized many times was able to maintain the economy, stabilize the economy? Then when you came with all the knowledge in the field of economics
and all the men,
we have the men. So where are the men? Or they are now girls, little girls?
Could it be that when the real economists talk, the government doesn't really listen?
Do they listen? That would be the question.
Because I hear from the grapevine that when the real economists are, laying down the procedures and the processes for Ghana's economic emancipation at cabinet, it is not always taken.
Why wouldn't they take the advice?
Well, maybe because they think it will not inure to a certain benefit.
To their personal gains, maybe.
Maybe.
It could be. Because if let's say if I'm driving, I'm not driving well, and you are outside there, you're watching I'm going bad, you can just stop me and say, hey boy, do it this way. I don't see anything wrong with that. But if they don't want to adhere to what others are telling them, then I'm thinking maybe those people are going to see the secret things they do, with the money, trying to start some of them away. So it could be that too. But then so the economy is bad.
The economy is very, very, very
so
bad.
We are looking at
it's very, very, very bad.
Yeah, the wrong side of it.
And that has made prices of goods and services very, very, very high.
Way up, going through
very,
the
very, very high.
Yeah, man, living in Accra.
Because if business people who do importation and exportation are suffering, it's going to have a ripple effect on the customers or
Yeah,
the
of
consumers
course, of
who
course.
are, the final recipient of the
Of the
goods,
goods, yeah.
and it's going to affect everything. So if the cedi depreciates
Mm,
and the fuel prices increase,
yeah.
and then the harbor,
The,
these three things, so it's just three people.
yeah, the economy is
Deal
in
with
a
the
mess.
harbor,
Yeah, deal
deal
with
with
the
the cedi,
CD.
deal with the
Yeah,
fuel.
so
That's all.
the depreciation comes as a result of our exports now being stronger than the
Yeah, yeah,
imports.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So that is
yeah, yeah.
this. What's the real economic terms for it? Well, my mind is running somehow very fast. So yeah, in a sense, once what you are exporting is
Lower
lower than what
your
you are
importation.
importation, what do we export? We also have to look at that. If let's say China is exporting cars and
Yeah,
machinery
yeah.
into Ghana, and you are sending, let's say, plastic products.
What do we even
Chinese
export?
have
What do we export?
cocoa, cocoa and gold. We
Cocoa
have
and
we
gold.
have advantage over that. Cocoa, gold, coffee,
Do you
manganese.
export it by
Eh,
adding value, or
no,
you
this
export the raw
we
material?
just export the raw material.
So why don't you add value?
We
What is
don't
preventing you from adding
we don't
value?
have the industries.
So why don't you build the industries?
Um, maybe the
What's
government.
preventing you from building?
Maybe they don't have the money to do it. They
So
could have done it.
since independence, we still don't have the money to build a cocoa factory or
Yeah,
gold refinery.
we don't have. Do we have good refinery? No, I
I
don't
think
know.
I think I think they are now
Thinking of it,
preparing to, or they built one. I think so. I think I saw some
good
news item.
refinery. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I'll check it out. I'll check it
yeah.
out. But then,
It's long overdue.
wouldn't that be if Kwame Nkrumah built the sugar factory, a Commander sugar factory?
Okay.
I think NDC came, they refurbished it a little bit,
Yeah,
then it stopped. This year, I saw the minister in charge leasing it to an Indian firm for 20 years.
that's
So
too
if
much.
yeah, 20 years.
That's too
Okay.
much.
So my point is, if sugar factory cannot be maintained by a country, how are they going to maintain gold factory,
That's a very good question.
gold refinery?
That's a very very
Sugar,
good question.
sugar.
That's a very good question.
So what we export besides gold and cocoa, the rest of the things I think it's what is affecting us. We don't export anything of value.
Yeah.
But the Chinese will bring in the cars, everything they will bring it, and they're taking money. You are exporting. Do you want to export Gary to China? They really don't need it.
Do you know China is producing Gary?
Huh?
China is producing Gary. I'm telling you.
We are doomed.
China came here, studied.
We are doomed.
They studied the way we make Gary
Oh,
manually.
do you really mean it or you
They
mean it?
studied it manually, and they've gone to create a machine that will produce Gary
Not this hard process.
mechanically, faster,
I have to look it up.
faster, smoother.
Wow,
If China is now making Gary, then where are we going?
wow. So yeah, so we are discussing the feelings of the government. So the economy, I mean, we can be on the
The
economy
economy is bad.
whole day.
The economy
Every
is
day
bad,
things are just going up. So besides the
and
economy,
I don't
health system,
also think
the health system. Let's discuss. That would be another failure on the government.
the
The
health
sector,
system
yeah.
is health insurance still working
Somehow,
somehow.
yeah, somehow it's working. But you
Mm.
know, when you have the health insurance scheme, there are people. I myself, I tried it once. It couldn't work for me.
Why?
No,
What was the excuse they
okay. So
gave?
the excuse was I needed to go out to buy
The
the
drugs.
drugs, and I was not even the time they should have attended to me. They didn't do that. But I saw people who were on private dissing quick, so I decided not to use it.
So it
So since
means
then, I've
so
not had.
so it means that the health insurance is
Mm,
not
it's not
effective.
effective. Yeah, it's not
It's
effective.
not effective.
Yeah, so I had to go buy the medicine. I was directed to a place,
So
of course.
I think that has to do with our culture
Yeah,
of preserving things.
yeah,
Because when the national health insurance came in first, it was
it was
very,
effective.
very, very
Yeah,
effective.
that before, right? Yeah,
Very,
yeah,
very,
yeah.
very effective.
That's one
Why
thing.
have we not been able to maintain the effectiveness?
Yeah,
Why?
because
What is wrong with us?
it's the level of apathy we take to government property or government stuff that belong to government. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
And because people have money, they want it faster, so they
Mm.
just go get it. the nurses and some of the doctors, they are quicker to pay attention to those who have the money as opposed to those who are coming on government free lunch.
Okay.
And then, and in terms of health, President Mahama, the NDC, the SY NDC government, they were able to build a few hospitals.
Okay.
The notable among them is UG
The University of Ghana.
Ghana, Medical Center,
and then the Ridge
Hospital. So you saw all of that. But NPP government, I'm finding it hard to
I don't
really
think they've built
from this.
hospitals.
Yeah,
They haven't.
they
But
haven't
even
built
though
a
the
single.
president promised agenda 111,
One.
remember agenda 111.
Yeah. I remember.
But I don't think it materialized.
Yeah.
I don't think he was able to do
But
it.
I'm sure they went for funds for all these projects.
Well, then they will tell us where the funds are.
Well,
Or maybe the funds are there waiting for
the next government to.
yeah.
Well, that's politics, Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching FOLE TV. Follow us and put your comment in the comment section. Anything you disagree with, well, just put it there. We'll read it, share the video, hit the like button. Yeah. Let's go to
Elections.
the next one. So we have discussed the MPP government. It's coming to an end. The general elections are coming up in December. 3 months time. So prepare to vote, right? If you will prepare to vote. And we've seen some of the development or achievements of the MPP government, Adodi, the leader, and the failings. We have been able to look at just a few. So if you have more, just put it there. Now we are looking at the elections itself. Who are the competitors in the election? Who is going to be the winner of the election, and what are the odds? How's it going to be like? So yeah, bro.
Yeah.
What's your take on the election, 2024 general election? What's your take? Be fair.
Oh, I'm always fair.
I
I'm always
know, right.
This election is really going to be critical. It's really going to be very very critical. I think it is also history in the making because this is the first time we're going to have two candidates from opposing parties from the north.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think previously the NDC was accusing the NPP of not giving chance to those from the north to be leaders of the party.
Exactly.
Because they were labeled as a can party.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the first time that they have elected a Northerner to be their
the leader of the party.
All right, so the NDC is also coming with President MAHAMA, who is also a Northerner.
Okay.
All right, so we are going to have a former president with experience, and then a vice president with also experience. Yes, because he's also in the government. All right, so I think the NDC is going to campaign on the achievements of President Mahama and the failings of NPP. Yeah. And then the NPP is also going to campaign on the failings of the NDC and then the achievements of
but wouldn't it be okay?
NPP.
NPP doesn't campaign on failings of the NDC. I think they've been ruling the country for it.
Oh, of course. But
that is their talking point.
It's going to be a comparison. Okay. It's going to be.
Is there anything to compare between NPP and NDC? Yes,
because now
what is there to compare?
No, now it is 8 years, 8 years.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay. So now we take education, we take health, we take roads.
Yes.
Okay. We take the economy.
Yes. Now it's 8 years, 8 years. So we take this, then we compare. We take this, we compare. You understand?
And if we really do the comparison as you're talking about, man, the NPP will be hiding. They'll be running with their tails. They'll be NPP will run. I tell you what, they will run. Unless they have good communicators.
If we do comparison, 8 years, 8 years.
Mr.
In our current situation now. Bro, we are looking into our current living standards to vote.
To go against NPP.
The incumbent would have to step aside. The incumbent would have to step aside. But this is African politics. Anything can happen.
Of course.
Anything
I know it's politics in general.
Sometimes you don't look at the general atmosphere of the country to judge that because there's much economic hardship, the people are going to vote against
the government.
this government.
Yeah.
You will be
You know,
surprised.
that was the thing. The 2020 election. A lot of people thought Nana was going to lose the election because
Oh, really?
yeah. Some people thought he was.
Oh, me,
because they,
I was highly convinced he was going to win.
oh, okay. So
yeah.
that the economy already from COVID, from I guess in COVID or something like that,
Yeah.
we saw the downturn of the economy.
Yeah,
So people, I used to buy a lot of bag of rice, right? It was 120 cedis,
Okay.
25 kg.
Okay.
Bro, one day I went to the market to buy one, all the way to 400. I said, what?
That is one thing.
That is the beginning of everything.
That is one thing that it's making staying in Ghana very difficult.
Very difficult. Ghana is
The
hard.
rate at which we increase
It's every
our
second,
product
every minute.
is just too much. It's too much.
Hey, living in Accra is no joke.
It's
Man,
too much, bro. It's not
hard.
Accra. It's the whole Ghana.
It's the whole Ghana.
I think Ghana is the most is the country with the highest cost of living in West Africa.
In the what is that's the new report for GSS. Yeah,
it's very bad.
Food you can go to if you go to any francophone territory. I've been going to Togo.
Okay.
Look, prices of certain things I knew well 5 years ago, 7 years ago, they're still the same.
Yeah.
In francophone territories, things will never increase anyhow. If they are demonstrating, it's not about food.
Okay.
No, they don't demonstrate about food. No, it's not about that. They just want to change the government.
Okay. Okay.
Prices of things are almost always like
the same.
Yeah, they're just the same. So they don't cry for food. They don't in Accra. You breakfast. If you really want to take breakfast in Accra,
do people still eat 3 square meals a day in Accra?
I'm not sure.
Do you eat 3 square meals a day?
No.
Why?
Bro, we are living by miracle.
You're living by miracle.
By miracle. That's all I can say. No, imagine if you wake up early in the morning, you really want to take breakfast in Accra. You are spending per hour 50 cedis breakfast.
Wow.
So in the afternoon, you want to take lunch, 50 cedis. You want to take what? Supper, 50 cedis.
150 cedis.
But if you happen to leave, Madina is farther, right? In Madina, you can buy anything 50 cedis and be free.
Yeah.
You can go to any restaurant and really no.
Cost of living is very hard. Very difficult. Charlie, cost of living in
so
Ghana,
we are all in print.
Even transport fares. Fares. Hey, transport fares.
That's why some people, there are those who have the opinion that the military government should come, but I object to that.
No, Ghana is done with that.
Yeah, we never go back to that.
We are done.
I want my free speech reserved.
Yeah. We are done with military rule.
Yeah.
We have passed that stage now.
Passed that level.
Yeah, we've passed that stage now. I think that our political parties and our political leaders should take note. I mean, they should sit on their buttocks and work.
Okay. So that is the point. Our political leaders and parties, they should sit down and work for the development of the country, the betterment of the lives of the citizens in the country. That's all we're asking for. Your final word.
So my final word, I think that the government should do whatever it can to reduce the cost of living. Transport fares has skyrocketed. Accommodation, food. Charlie. Hey! Now, how do you get government work?
Well, I tried.
Do you have 50,000 cedis?
I tried to join I look at my heart. I'm 6.
Do you have 50,000 cedis for breakfast?
I'm 6'4". I wanted to join the military. I was asked to bring 10,000.
10,000.
The fire service that was charitable 7,000, but I couldn't.
If Ghana is attacked right now by a foreign country, and the soldiers are dying,
now I won't join them because I will identify as a woman. If Ghana is attacked right now, I would just identify as a woman and be free.
Men.
No, I'm not. I wanted to join. They said no. So
do you think they will ask you to bring 10,000?
No, they wouldn't. Okay. They'll just take me, no training. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of this program, live one.
So who do you think is going to win the
let's see. Hey, see you. Put your comment in the comment section. See you next time. All right. Thank you. Thank you.